Hi, welcome back to Vault Hunters. Thanks for joining me today. Hopefully you're excited to get started. I'm so excited for this episode that I actually made a bit of a plan. I wanted the plan to be nice and easy for me to explain to you, so I wrote it down on a few signs. Chugga, chugga, chew, chew. That's right, it is a bit overdue, and I think it's finally about time that I get on track with the rest of the server and finally get myself a train. The server has been updated to the latest version, and we got a whole bunch of new stuff now. We're in update 8.0.3, and we got this fancy new wardrobe here. So before I get into the train building activities today, we're gonna jump into our brand new wardrobe here and switch out from our construction outfit to our vault outfit, because I believe CWG is live streaming right now, and I think we could probably join in for a few vault runs.
Oh, hey, Korey.
Surprise!
It's a Korey!
Vault crashers.
Vault crashers.
Oh, is that a tier 3? Yikes.
Yeah, scary. Whenever I get like backed into a corner and something hits me from behind, it's immediate ghost walk. Yeah, if you put trinkets like fix them around in vault, don't do nothing. It's about where you
Where'd all these
enter
boys
with.
come from?
Tier 3 creeper a little bit ago.
Oh, no.
I fell in the
Did
vault.
you
Oh,
fall out again too?
there's a dungeon here, chat.
Oh!
That was really, really
no.
weird.
The wind.
Wow.
All those
Here mobs up there. I'm
Yeah, I got that already.
Ooh, is this a crystal cave, Fuzzy?
Uh-oh. Modifiers. Maybe. Oh, I blocked the wither. That's fine.
Oh,
There's so many peg gems in these orb here.
that
I
was
like it when you
freaky.
make those noises, Corey.
I fell down in the middle of the pile of mobs that just spawned.
Alright, that fizz. Hello.
Dude, black opal's getting so much more common, and I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never
Especially
got to the
needed.
point in the first season that I ever had like a decent amount of black opal to do anything with.
Hello.
Too busy pogging.
Too busy pegging.
Tagging with my gems.
Oh, Brandon's the one gifted. Who's gonna get it? Lights. Alright.
Do I just leave or do I?
Maybe you'll add it in the future. Like, I don't know what to tell you, so, like, it does not want to give it to you.
And some cordialite too. Another pizza night.
Brandon says, I give up. That's fine.
Something
Thank you so
to
much for what you
kind
do,
of
Brandon.
lesson about perseverance. I was about to leave the vault and I came back and got 2 pizza nights.
Double pizza.
Mission complete. Exit the vault. After a few good vault runs, hopefully we didn't derail the episode too much with that, but it's time to switch back to our overworld outfit here and open up all the goodies that we got through those vaults. So just within like maybe an hour or two, we got a whole bunch of crates, some bounty crates, monolith crates, and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and pop all these guys open, oh baby, and see what we can get. Oh my gosh, that's so much stuff. There we go. We got all the gear rolled and put away. Didn't get anything too super special. We got a couple of different items, but nothing that's really that good. We're starting to get a pretty good build out on the gear though. If you wanted to see what we have been using for the vaults, here is a quick run through of what we got going on. Some really good armor rolls. We're starting to get into those tier 4 rolls now. So we got lots of armor points and health on a lot of our gear, and some really good weapons as well. This sword is one that I've been using for a little while now that's super good, and I just rolled some really good ones here, but then I realized that they are level 54, and we're not actually able to use them yet, so hopefully we'll get to these ones pretty soon into the future. But for now, we got to start crafting up some of our train parts so we can get started here trying to get our train built, and I know we're going to need a few different things here with the train casings, the train station, probably the train controller. So I'm going to see what it needs. Oh, we got to craft precision mechanisms again. Ugh, these things hate me, so it takes me a lot of tries to get them right. But we'll try to craft these things up and see what we can do. I may have made a small mistake in the process here somewhere along the line. How do you... Oh, did I run out of... whoops. Need more layer mark. I may have made a few too many train tracks on accident. Whoops. Where's that cog come from? What is happening? This is a disaster. This is why you don't put me in front of heavy machinery. Where did the cogs come from? No! What the heck? Train track overload. Well, I think I finally have all the parts together that need to put together a train, but we're going to have to find somewhere to put it. So I'm going to have to start digging out a tunnel to connect up with the rest of the railroad to spawn and to the rest of the server members. So I did start a little bit of a tunnel here just to find out where things connect. So if I head all the way down this little tunnel here, from the river, we should be able to connect up with the tunnel that Fuzzy has dug with his tunnel bore machine that meets up between Fuzzy's and Evet's base and then goes past Surcat's as well. So we're going to meet up with this part of the tracks here, and this actually kind of ties into our main not whatever thing, this giant hole in the ground. It's underneath our windmill and all that stuff that I think we do have a rod coming through. Yeah, right over there. So we're going to have to tie into that. And maybe, I don't know, we're going to have to do a little bit more planning to figure out where exactly I want my part of the station to be, I guess, or where we're going to have access from above to come down into here. But this could maybe be a good spot for us to have our little train parking spot. And then maybe... let's actually see it. Oh, I can't get up there. If we get up here, we might be able to make a little bit of a cave entrance or like a mine entrance behind the house in order to get down to access this part of the tracks. But first, we have to do a little boring of our own and dig through this section of the earth in order to get over to spawn from here. Before we get into building an actual train, of course, we're going to have some tracks to put it on. So I've been a little busy here building this nice little tunnel that goes through the land here. I meant to make this very rough and jagged because I plan to do some kind of decorating with this thing. So we're kind of blowing it up, tearing through it with vein miner and stuff to try to get a nice rough look. But I think I'm still going to have to open up portions of it there, but I have to be a little bit careful because if I go up here, I don't think I have too much room under some of these parts, especially where the little river flows in there. So we got to be kind of careful with that. But luckily, we made a ton of extra train tracks, and we should be able to go ahead and place our tracks down here pretty easily since we have lots and lots of them. How far can I go before I have to place one down? Go to like there. Boom, train tracks, sweet. And then click on that. We can just drag these back. Looks like we can go, what is like half a stack at a time. So these are actually pretty easy to place down a whole bunch of tracks here. I think probably a couple stacks to get back here, and we'll connect this up with the tunnel and the tracks that Fuzzy's got back here. Hopefully we have enough supporting stone underneath. I think we can make it most of the way back here. And once we get to like there, maybe we might have to try to connect this together. Is that going to be the curve that we want? I guess that doesn't seem too bad, right? And then could we do the same thing from here this way? So we can turn and go towards Evet's house. Looks like we're going to have to move some of this over, or maybe we'll just add a little bit of extra gravel underneath here to make sure everything stays nice and supported. Oh, I should have, yeah, I was probably going to try to, maybe we won't do it. I was going to try to actually till the gravel, I think is how CWG had his tracks, but I don't know if it really makes too much of a difference. Is that going to be weird? Seems like that might be the only option we get there. So I suppose that is how we're going to do it for now. So we're connected up on this end. Now the only thing we have to do is run the rest of this track over to spawn there. And I think we're going to start on the other side of the river first. And then I might actually get some assistance from Sturcat to work together on building a little bridge to go across the area there, because her base is right next to ours. And I know she wanted to help work on a bridge project. So I think it'd be really fun to get together with her and build a nice bridge across here that we'll probably do a little bit more in the future. But for now, we have to get over to the other side here and get this connected up to the spawn circle.
Made a little progress on the train tunnel so far, but I think we're going to revamp our old vault portal here a little bit and turn this into kind of a mine shaft entrance that's going to lead down to where I think is going to be the perfect spot for our brand new train station, I guess, for our base. So this is the nice little spot here where Fuzzy bored through the world and added this little section of train track here, and it's really close to where we just connected up over there. So I think this would be the perfect spot to actually add in a section for me to have a spot to park my train and that kind of thing, and be able to get on the tracks and go explore the rest of the server. Now we have this grand wide open thing here that I think is going to be a really good spot to actually almost fell into there. I think we can actually plop down here, and my thought was to kind of make a little bypass that comes off of this section here and try to create something sort of hanging out in the open here that I think would be pretty cool. So let's see if we can get a little section laid out here and then try to attach it up to give it a little structural support as well. Excuse me, sir. The train is not ready yet. Please come back another time. Thank you. Have a nice day.
It's been a busy day. I've been working hard trying to get a little bit of an area down here, and I think we're off to a really, really good start. We've got some excellent structural support now in place, some chains hanging from the ceiling, and some supports down below, which it's a little bit tough to see what I've actually done down here. Like, I don't think it'll get noticed very often, but I do have like steel beams under here that are under the chains supporting the wooden platform, and then these long beams that go all the way across the backside here. And then this is actually supported underneath this section by some more structural steel beams that connect up to the actual edge of the rock here. So we got this whole platform. Hello, sir. Train is not in service yet. We've got this whole platform here pretty much supported in what I think is a pretty cool way. And we've got some decorations here, trying a little bit of a different railing design here, kind of going in a little industrial to match along with the rest of my base being, more mechanical mine shaft type stuff going on there. So we do have the train station installed here, and I have not put the train together yet, which we will start to do next. First off, I wanted to mention I do have a little entrance here now, so this is going to be that connection that I talked about previously. We'll be able to come from the train station here right up to the base area, and you'll come into our main spot here where we have our vault portal, which now is kind of just integrated into the pathway here, kind of a little secret surprise inside there. So you can come up to the rest of the base where we have all kinds of goofy stuff going on. And now I do want to just point out that a lot of this stuff is going to take me quite a while to get it fully working. My brain has been spinning with all these details and ideas of all this stuff, but it does take quite a while to put these things together. So we're not going to be able to quite get everything fully finished necessarily in one video, but we'll try to get as much stuff done as we can. I think it's about time that we try to figure out how to actually put together one of these trains. I don't know if I gotta put that in there, and then I don't know how to make these stupid train bogey things. Create new train. Okay, let's do that. Okay, we're in create mode. Use train casing and highlight train bogey remove. Okay, so now can we put this on here? Hey, okay, there we go. So we just had to have that in train mode. So I think we can do nope. Hello? I gotta put it over here. So we can do... Should we make a long train or a short train? I don't know exactly how big we want to go. I don't want to make a very big train, so let's do that. And then can I... Oh, okay. So you can switch it between the different types of bogey wheels. I kind of like the smaller ones, I think. And then we'll have to put some blocks in between. I don't really have a good design yet for how this train is going to look. We do have a couple of control parts here, so we can be able to drive our train both forward and backwards. But I'm going to have to spend a little bit more time to coming up with a design for this thing. I do have a train signal and some train schedules as well that hopefully... Oh, hello. We can... That's kind of cool. I don't know how that works. I got a little more research to do on that, but I think let's grab some other blocks and see if we can put together some type of a train to get us started. Well, not the prettiest thing I've ever made, but I think it is a kind of a cool little trolley here. It's more like a trolley than it is like a train, but I think it still looks pretty cool. It's a little bit different. We'll see if we can actually assemble. All right, now we got everything glued together. Let's see if this thing will actually assemble. And at least one forward-facing control. I thought I had one in there. Do I have it in here wrong? Did it go that way, maybe? And then that back, and then... Hey, there we go. All aboard! Did we get it in there right? Oh, I think it's backwards. Oh, yeah. We're going the wrong way. Okay, hold on. Control. How do I get this back to the station? Our train's operating incorrectly. And get it back to the right spot. Okay. I think we're good. Can I... let me out of the train. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. Well, the train is giving me a little bit of issues. We seem to be having some problems getting stuck inside of it. I don't know where the anvils went. Some goofy things are going on, so I might have to get a little train assistance from one of the other experts on the server. But we got the train sort of built. We might have to do a little work on that. We got the train station looking pretty good, off to a good start here, and a nice little entrance going on up to the base, and a pretty good start on the tunnel over here that's going to lead up so that we can finally get connected with spawn and the rest of the server. It is going to be quite beautiful, in fact. But that is all I'm going to have time for in this episode today, because like I said, there's a lot to do and it's taking quite a while to get everything done. So thank you for coming to hang out with me for this one. Join me again in the future for some more train stuff to build the bridge, connect to spawn. Everything's going to be pretty cool once we finally get it all up and running, and lots more decorating to be done as well.